Hey, how you guys doing? It's Ranty Make a Ranty Face over here, and I do a lot of covers, right? You know me, probably not, but if you check my channel, you know I do a shit ton of covers, right? That's my thing. I fucking love covering songs. I like giving my own take on them, really reinventing a song. I mean, it's shitty. It's not the best in the world. I really do want to get like official and professional microphone equipment, and I really do want to get recording equipment. I literally am just recording off my phone onto my other phone. But what I have a problem with is people who they take like a song just because they don't like it and they diss it. I just don't like that. Like, I don't care if you absolutely hate a fucking song. You can show it respect. I mean, I love Nirvana, right? I get it's overplayed. I get everyone loves Nirvana, but still, Nirvana's good. But just because you don't like the songs doesn't mean you have to be like, ah, man, I fucking hate that song. I'm not even gonna give that fucking response. Like, I was watching this one dude, and he was doing the covers, right? He was reacting to covers, trying to figure out which one was the best one and rank them. But dude was asked, hey, how about Cancer by 21 Pilots? And you don't have to like MCR, you don't have to like 21 Pilots, but you shouldn't disrespect the cover. I mean, there's a bunch of shitty covers out there, right? I do shitty covers, but it just, to me, I fucking love that cover because it's different and it's not that bad, really, in my opinion. Of course, that's my opinion, though. I know I might be right, I might be wrong, but still, I like it. I listen to both of them because I like both the fucking bands. And like, these is like, I'm just gonna brush past that question. I'm not even gonna respond. That's stupid. It's like, fuck you, dude. It's like, what about the people who do like that shit? Like, I fucking clicked off the video because fucking, first off, like, I can handle a lot of music taste, right? A lot of music opinions. I fuck with a dude who absolutely loves a JPEG Mafia. I fucking love Tyler the Creator, even though his early shit was, yeah, a little fucked up. But still, to fucking say that about a song that people might like, that is just fucking stupid, man. Like, if that was me, what I would have said was, well, I'm not a real big fan of that song, so I'm not really going to cover it. However, if you guys would like to cover it, maybe in the comments, if we get enough likes and subscribes, maybe I will. That way, the people who do like it will like and subscribe and be like, hey, I like this shit, you know what I'm saying? You should fucking look at that cover. And even if I don't like the cover, still, I could just take valid criticisms of it, and I could just review it, not in my opinion, but in the opinion of others. That's what I like to do, you see? I like to view my music from the ear points of people who would never listen to my shit. Like, some random fucking person plops on one of my songs. Do that every single time just to get that raw experience. And of course, I made the fucking song. I remember what it was like to make it. I know what I was saying, even if you can't hear me through my horrible stutter. But still, I know that my music isn't the fucking best. So I'll admit that, no, I really do want to rework on it. But I would never just sit there and diss other people's covers because I think mine are better. No. And even if mine were better, I still would be fucking supportive of the people who made these covers. Like, everyone knows that Hurt from Johnny Cash, the cover of the 9 Inch Nails, Hurt, is really good. Some say better, some say both is good. That's fine, you know. It's the point is that you gotta like what you like. I like both, personally. I'll listen to both. If I'm in the mood for something a little sad, a little somber, I'll put on Hurt by Johnny Cash. But then if I'm feeling a little more evocative and I feel a little more, hey, I want some, just drags a bit more or something like more heavy metal like country, I'll put on 9 Inch Nails version. It's not because, you know, I'm saying I favor one over the other. It's that both are equally good and both equally have their values. It's fine, you know. And that's the problem nowadays, is that people, they want to put their opinions above everything. And it's like, yeah, but you can still take in consideration other people's views. Like, that guy's video has no effect on me in my life, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably fucking forget it in like a couple minutes, probably. But it's just the fact that we allow that in this world. We allow just the idea of a person just completely ignoring what other people think or what other people might like view upon rudely. Like, you could respectfully say, hey, I'm not a big fan of that cover. I'm not a big fan of it, and I really don't want to talk about it. That's fine. I completely understand. But just to scoff and say, this cover's stupid, I'm not even gonna fucking respond to that question, that's just fucking rude. And that's not cool. I just think we need to stop that in today's society. All this fucking rudeness, all this fucking negativity, you know? There's no place for it anywhere, in America and China, Russia and Japan, anywhere. Just, we need to respectfully understand each other's opinions and respectfully understand each side of the party. Because if you just sit here and you say that my party's wrong and your party's better, then we go nowhere. We go in fucking circles. But if you take in both considerations, then everything's, cool. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. And again, my opinion could be wrong, my opinion could be right. There's no good or bad answers here. It's just what we think. And honestly, what do I think is a really great cover, maybe even a little bit better than the original? Well, this song has been covered a lot. But personally, my rendition of Chris Anderson, Stay With Me. That song, Stay With Me. Bum 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 bum. I know there's a lot of covers of it. I know it's a very heavily covered song, but to me, his version was one I found when I was younger, and I wasn't really big on other types of music. I mean, the most outer centric music I ever listened to was like maybe that one song from Persona 3. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it in the description if I remember. But it was really cool. And maybe Younger LA. I listened to a lot of Younger LA because I fucking had the Eric Cartman version of it, and I thought that was hilarious. So, to me though, when I was listening to it, what I'm saying, I was still coming out of high school, and I had a lot of personal issues back in the day, and that song I remember just putting on. That song, You Spin Me, I think Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Right Around, that song, and Super Idol, the SpongeBob version, of course, because we're adults in here. Those three songs I was just bumping a lot in freshman year, because I was a stupid little freshman, and I just fucking, really at the time, it was comforting, it was very relaxing just to sit down and listen to these songs and just fucking vibe out. And of course, I've been listening to more out there songs, from all over the world, from Poland to Japan to China to Russia, all over. Hell, just yesterday, I was listening to Moscow, the song Moscow. And the funny fact, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it's not saying in Russian. I thought it was. I thought the whole point was that it was in Russian, because Russian people sing it, but turns out it's a song in German lyrics. Yeah. And that blew my mind, because I was listening to it, and I was like, yeah, these Russians, they sound pretty funny. Turns out they're not Russians at all, they're Germans. And that's crazy, considering history. That was just wild to me. But then again, I'm saying sometimes the best things are what you're not expecting. I mean, shoot. I was like 8 when I heard that song, and now I'm like 18. It's 10 years. It's crazy. Alright, so another random thought. What the fuck happened in Saudi Arabia? Like the fucking comedy festival? It's like, I swear to God, right? I remember I was born after 9/11 in 2007, right? I was still a little baby when I believe Obama was in the office. And in 2011, either 2010 or 11, we killed Osama bin Laden, right? It was a big fucking, everyone clap your hands and we fucking did it, hoorah type moment, right? The motherfucker was down, and we as Americans fucking celebrated, hell yeah. I remember growing up, there's so much fucking hate towards people who wear turbans, my bad, I'm not trying to be rude, people with browner skin, and Middle Eastern people. And coming to California, there's like none of that. Like, California doesn't give a fuck about anyone. And that was really big for me. That was a very big cultural opening of my eyes, because fucking that was the times. Everyone was still mad. Everyone was still fucking grief-ridden. A lot of people, well, I mean, Illinois is a little closer to there. But yeah, no, a lot of people fucking felt it. And the more I came here, the less I felt that fucking patriotism. And the less I felt that fucking need to fucking, I don't know, I guess just be mad. And the more that time grew by, it just fucking is crazy. But I thought the whole slogan was never forget. I thought the whole fucking point of it was don't forget, please. Don't forget what happened. Because, history repeats itself and type shit. And that's why we got the fucking TSA. But you're telling me I have to suffer through the greedy, grubby, disgusting hands of the TSA that barely fucking works? I'm not gonna lie with you. If you're really fucking good at hiding a bomb, you're gonna get a fucking bomb on the plane. Are you gonna tell me that I have to go through TSA, this bullshit? I have to get a fucking license. I gotta get like an ID to go on a fucking Greyhound now, or the Amtrak. You're telling me I gotta do all this fucking shit. I gotta do all this fucking shit to prove that I'm here and I'm me. And then the motherfucking one comedian who said literally that he'd never do it goes to fucking Saudi Arabia and does a festival for money he doesn't fucking need. I swear to fucking God, when I heard that list, I was fucking heartbroken. Bill Burr. I thought Bill Burr was up with George Carlin. George Carlin would have done that shit. David Chappelle. Chris Tucker. Kevin Hart. Fucking Andrew Schmidt. I was expecting that. Okay? Louis C.K. I was expecting that. Alright, yeah, they need the fucking money. Okay, those broke motherfuckers. But Jesus fucking Christ. What happened to never forget? What happened to stand strong for your country? Fucking never forget. It's bullshit. How can I fucking live in America where the poor people have to go through TSA and the poor people fucking suffer all these prices and shit, all these fucking inflations and whatnot, and then multi-millionaires, people with a lot of fucking money and people with just a little bit of a good amount of fucking money in their comedy careers can go to the Saudi Arabia, the literal fucking country where slaves still exist. Slavery is still fucking popular. Fucking, you can't talk about anything. You can't make anyone mad. You can't talk about religion. You can't talk about government. You can't talk about how fucking crazy it is to behead a motherfucker because he like stole an apple or some shit. No, they killed 2 journalists. And the Human Rights Administration, whatever their name is, literally said, hey, how about you don't fucking go to the country that does all this shit and, maybe was involved with 9/11 very heavily? And what did my fucking favorite comedian, Bill Burr, say? He said, no, and he fucking went to Saudi Arabia. What the fuck? What the fuck was all this fucking we stand together? What the fuck was all this fucking being strong and fucking not taking blood money shit? I was trying to do good all my life. That's all I fucking try and do. Be good. Do good. You know why? Because a part of me doesn't want to go to hell. A part of me doesn't really believe in hell. And because it's fucking good. And it's good to do good shit. But to fucking see that, well, I have to suffer through all this shit. This motherfucker who doesn't even need the fucking money, to remind you, does that shit just because, gets rid of all their fucking morals, all their fucking values, get rid of every single last shred of fucking respect I had for them. And they go to a country, one that's very fucking scary if you have a free mind and you have free thoughts, and do that shit for money they don't fucking need while I'm struggling on the motherfucking streets. And that's what makes me fucking angry. They fucking forgot. Pete Davidson? Are you fucking kidding me? If my father, if he was to fucking die because some fucking, let's say hypothetically speaking, some Eskimos light his house on fire, right? Maybe he had problems with some Eskimo fellas, and the Eskimo allegiance of hating you fucking burn his house down, right? Do you think I would fucking go down to fucking wherever the Eskimos are, probably mostly Canada and America, but you think I go fucking to a town full of them, fucking put on my clown makeup and start dancing around like a fucking idiot? No! I'd be like, hey, you kind of killed my fucking father, I'm still a little bit mad about that, Why the fuck would I dance like a fucking monkey? Like, ooh, hoo, ha, ha, look at me, I'm so silly. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? And I have no problem with people from the Middle East, right? I respect them. I understand that if you got fucking 5 soldiers walking into your house, and then your fucking uncle is part of the band, and then all of a sudden you see one of those fucking soldiers kill your uncle and your mom and your fucking dad, you probably want to join the Taliban too. I understand that shit, right? The U.S. Soldiers are not really good at keeping peace. They're very good at killing. They're very good at inciting violence, but they're not really good at keeping peace. You know, that's kind of the problem with soldiers and guns and shit in a country that's not yours. I understand that, right? I think we should get the fuck out of the Middle East. I think we personally should focus more on Ukraine. Because Ukraine is fucking in needing of help. You know, they're fucking like, hey, Russia's invading us. No, I want a fucking Iron Dome. And we're sending all this shit. We fucking bombed Iran just a bit ago. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? Why the fuck are we bombing Iran? I never had a fucking problem with Iran. I barely even fucking remember Iran. I'm in motherfucking America. And we bomb in other places now? Why? And it just fucking struck with me. It was like, why? Why are we still here? I thought Joe Biden got us a plane out the fucking there. You know, I don't care about the Taliban personally, alright? There's a bunch of fucked up places, a bunch of fucked up dictatorships all over the world, okay? Schmokay? And that's not my fucking problem. You know, my problem is I'm trying to fucking eat. I'm trying to fucking find a place to sleep. I'm trying to get a motherfucking job. I do not care what the fuck we're doing in the Middle East, personally. I have never been to the Middle East. I probably don't fucking plan to go in the Middle East. I think the farthest I'll go is fucking Mexico, and I'm scared to go down there. So, why the fuck are we still there? You know, I mean, ever since I was a little boy, 2007, we've been in the sand. And we're not out the fucking sand pit. We've been in the sand pit ever since we warmed up our boots in the sand. Ever since the ice fucking melted from the Cold War and we were in the sand. We never fucking left. Apparently we love the beach or something. We love the fucking sun because we're still fucking there. And this is bullshit, right? This is fucking bullshit. Because I fucking literally do not care what the fuck happens in the Middle East, okay? Personally, I think it's fucked up what's happening. I think personally, I'm more pro-Palestine, honestly. I feel like if you go bombing and invading another country, they have the right to bomb and invade you. Kind of like Ukraine. To me, Ukraine is Pakistan, right? Like, even if it's homeland, religion aside, fucking worship place aside, you still fucking bomb some children's hospitals. That's not really cool, you know? That's not really hip and modern nowadays. You know? So my personal opinion is that either America should fucking... Either we should find a way to flip that shit, get money from both sides, like the fucking greedy businessmen we are, or we should just get the fuck out of the Middle East. I mean, personally, if it was up to a vote, if we had like a vote that says, hey, should we give money to Ukraine or Middle East, give it to the American people, and the American people voted for that, I'd be mad at the American people, right? I'd be mad at us. And, well, not us, you know, because there's a lot of people watching, but I'd be mad at me and my community because we did that shit, right? There's some dumb motherfuckers in America, honestly. There's some dumb motherfuckers. And if those dumb motherfuckers were the ones to click yes, I'd be fucking okay with yelling at them. But the fucking orange tangerine motherfucker, literally who fired Jimmy Kimmel for expressing his free speech, that's insane. How fucking dare he? And where does he think he is, in America? It fucking blows my mind how that dude in his fucking office right now, just fucking vibing, chilling, is sending money and fucking bombing Iran. It's like, do I have a say in this? Can I fucking be like, hey, I'm not really cool with that? What happened to the fucking idea of American people? In World War I and World War II, we believed in isolationism, right? The whole point was we do not get involved because, you know, we don't live over there, right? And yeah, both those times we went over there, we fixed things up, right? But that was because there was a clear fucking enemy. That was because putting Jews into a concentration camp, making them work until they die, or just fucking killing them, that's not really cool. That's not really PC. So, the fact that I go to the Middle East, and either side of fucking Israel or Pakistan, I'm gonna see the both same fucking thing. Or the fact that I could go to Ukraine, and I could see Ukraine being fucked over and trying to fight tooth and nail, and I see Russia just fucking fighting tooth and nail for some Ukrainian land. I feel like that's the fucking difference. Is that fucking we're not looking at who's right or wrong. We're not looking at fucking who fucking needs our help. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember the Berlin situation, where the Berlin blockade, where we sent airborne over a shit ton of food to the people who are starving on on this side, on like the side of Berlin that was starving. I forgot. I haven't been a history in a while. Forgive me, but still, I remember that. That was really cool. And there wasn't really an enemy, but I mean, still, we knew that starving people wasn't really cool, so we sent some people some food. Do you remember? I may remind you, remember, why did we go to Vietnam? Why did we go to Korea? We were trying to fight communism, right? Because that was the big bad back in the day, communism. The spread of it and shit, containmentism. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I never really had a problem with the communism. Honestly, me personally, I believe in money is the man who makes the world work. So if I go over here to democracy and there's some money, I'm democracy man. If I go over to communism and there's money in communism, I'm communism man. I could be a fucking third party. Call me parochialism, and all I do is just want money. I'm moneyism. That's me. I fucking love money. I'm moneyic. Alright? So I don't really give a fuck about communism. Okay? But that's why we went to Vietnam, that's why we went to Korea. America did. And that was at least kind of understandable, you know what I'm saying? We thought it was gonna get worse. We thought, hey, you know, that's not really our thing. We like freedom and shit. And, you know, communism, it was good on paper. It wasn't really the best in the world. So we tried our best to fucking place our thoughts. And, of course, we didn't fucking play fair. You know, we did whatever we fucking wanted, basically. But still, you could kind of understand, sort of, maybe, about it, right? That's kind of where the fakes fall. Because, you know, the Russians and the communists and Cuba, they weren't really putting people in containment camps or anything. They weren't really, you know, killing millions of Jews or whatever. So, you know, we didn't really have a problem. We didn't really have an issue that we had to solve. But you could kind of understand it, right? I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying, at the point of one of the citizens from either of the countries, you kind of understand why. You know, it's fucked up, but that's why. But why the fuck are we in motherfucking Middle East? I mean, we got Osama bin Laden. There was no weapons of mass destruction. Why the fuck are we still here? What fucking else can we do? I don't see no fucking U.S. one day just putting a flag up at the fucking air on some fucking random hill and then everything's solved. Yahoo! They have democracy or some shit. Or yeah, fucking, I don't know, I guess one side wins over the other. But unlike fucking Ukraine and Russia, still, fucking, what's it about? And I think that goes me on to my next random thought. Religion. I really don't care about religion. I'm a spiritual man. Alright? Something probably make me, and, you know what I'm saying, because life's really cool, and there's a lot of, like, fucking coincidences, in my opinion. So, at the end of the day, I believe that when I die, something cool might happen, and might not. I really don't care. I'm not in control of that. But a lot of people, they're very religious, you know. Christians believe in God and whatnot. Muslims believe in Allah. What's that other one? Buddhism, you know, Nirvana and all that type stuff. And that's cool. That's fine. You can believe whenever you want to believe. I will never judge you, okay? Because we all, really, it doesn't matter where we go when we die, you know, as long as you just believe that, you know, you're going to be fine. You know, you do good shit. As long as, you know, we all have that same belief of people who do bad things, they get punished in the afterlife, hopefully. That's something we all share. We all want that. Like a fucking murderer gets a sentence in hell or some shit. That's cool. But I don't really care about all that shit because I don't personally care. What I'm trying to say is that I am staying at the Mission, a very heavily Christian place, but I'm not really that religious. I listen to the sermons, I listen to the things. I don't nitpick it. I listen to it, and I'll take criticisms of it. I'll take ideas of it, and some things work. Yeah, some things kind of strange, like the cycle. Right? God loves you. You do something bad. You sin. You apologize for your sin. Hey God, I'm sorry. Then God hits you up. He says, "Are you sure?" You say, "Yeah, I'm really sorry." He says, "Okay, I love you again." And then you sin again, and the whole cycle repeats, right? That's basically what they told me when I was trying to wait for food on Tuesday. So that's cool. All right, a little weird, but I mean, yeah, I kind of understand where it's coming from. You do something bad, you repent, all that stuff. But if Pakistan has the Holy Land, right? What happened to finders keepers? What happened to fucking I was here first? It reminds me of like two kids fighting for a fucking toy. No, this is my toy. No, I want it. This toy is for the fucking Holy Land. What the fuck are you talking about, Timmy? You're like 12. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man. It's fucking to go somewhere just because a book, an old book, by the way, a really old book, says that it's yours. Like, first off, did we ever like find the original writer of the Bible? Do we like know his name, know social security number, all that shit? Because I never heard the man. All right, I'm pretty sure maybe if I Google it, the name will pop up. But still, and I did a video on the rapture, and you know what happened? A lovely Christian woman, shout out to her, in the comments said that the rapture was mostly a man-made idea, which is kind of like the book. But anyway, in my opinion, the rapture was mostly like a man-made idea. And I kind of summed it up to fan fiction, right? It was fan fiction of what happened, kind of like Dante's Inferno. You ever read Dante's Inferno? It's basically fan fiction, like old days. So I thought about it, and it was like, yeah, that kind of does make sense. I mean, why would God have fleas with giant lion heads and 9 trumpets would blow, and all of a sudden everything's fucking crazy? And then I really thought about, hey, God loves all of us, right? That's the whole point of Christianity. God loves us all, but all the people who weren't really fucking around with God, or all the people God really doesn't like, they get stuck in the earth, right? They get stuck in the earth, and they have to fucking defend and fight for themselves. And all the people who were really cool with God, they go up in the air, and they, enjoy heaven and shit early, I guess. What the hell did I do? Okay, I know I'm not the best fucking person. I mean, I'm a piece of shit, right? I'm a fucking asshole sometimes. But I didn't do anything to deserve to be fucking left behind. I remember I saw this one lady on TikTok. She fucking made a TikTok about her gonna get raptured and her husband is gonna be left behind. What the fuck? If let's say I married this bitch, I fucked her real good, gave her that good D, and then all of a sudden I saw a little, like, Bibles around the fucking place. I saw fucking survival guides around the place. I'd be like, hey, honey, what's all this shit? Why you keep leaving this stuff around here? She looks at me and goes, well, when the rapture happens and you get left behind, bitch! Fuck you mean if I get left behind? What? Who the fuck gave you that ring? Who the fuck you think God's not gonna take that into consideration? Who the fuck was here giving you that good D all the motherfucking time? You bitch, you were here one motherfucking kids. I gave you kids. You wanted a house? I gave you a motherfucking house. Fuck you, me left behind. Bitch, I'm going above you. I'm up there first. Fuck you. What the fuck you do, huh? What the fuck you do? Give me one motherfucking thing you go. What job do you go to, huh? What motherfucking job do you go to? That's what I thought, bitch. Yeah, go fucking cry to your mother. I'm not getting fucking left behind. God damn. That makes me mad as fuck. You gave all that bitch your love, all your bitch your money, you gave her all the motherfucking time, and she thinks she gonna leave you behind when the rapture comes? Fuck no. Not gonna lie with you, I might divorce the girl. I might be like, honey, what the fuck you mean? all this shit I give you, no, that's sign the motherfucking papers. No, sign the papers. You over here talk about how I'm gonna be left behind. I'm about to leave you behind. Because that would have been the first fucking thought. Was, how about you try? How about you fucking go, hey, I'm scared you might get left behind in the rapture, so how about we fucking, I don't know, do some cool shit together? Maybe go to soup kitchen, maybe, I don't know, maybe donate some clothing, maybe volunteer. If my girl told me that, I first off go, well, that's crazy about the rapture, but yeah, sure, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be a supportive husband, right? And her husband seemed pretty supportive. They had a really nice house, they had a lot of good shit. But what I never got was, why did she leave him money? Do you think that when the rapture happens, do you think that if it does happen, very unlikely, but if it does happen, when the fuck would money even matter? There would be no fucking economy. Like, what? You know what we have? We probably have fucking guns and knives and shit, fucking weapons mostly. That'd be our fucking language of talking. Hey, I don't like you, pew pew type shit. It'd be like fucking Fallout. It'd be like Fallout with demons and shit. So technically, yeah, just be like Fallout. That's my vision of it. Using bottle caps and shit. Honestly, fuck gold. You know what I think would be the value? Rocks. Okay? If you go to a place... Because listen, here's my idea, right? You cannot carry a shit ton of rocks without a lot of heavy equipment, a lot of expensive equipment. So, if you were to somehow get a shit ton of rocks and carry them all over the U.S., no matter where you go, you would be technically a millionaire because you have 1 million rocks. Because you don't have a bank to put the rocks in. You don't have fucking accounts for the rocks, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to a fucking rocker going, hey man, how am I doing on my rock investments? Oh, we're down like 37,000 rocks. Fuck. No. You carry as much as you can in your rocks or whatever the fuck the currency is. And depending on how much you can carry is how fucking rich you are, you know? And if you ever need more, you just go to a place with a shit ton of rocks and you grab a fucking rock. And now you have a rock. Because, you know, rocks could be useful. I mean, like, you can grind a rock down to something sharp. You can break a rock down to, like, gravel and type shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe make some new concrete. I don't know, maybe, like, mix some rocks up with tar. Maybe, like, a fucking... I don't know. But still, that's my idea, right? Money will not be mattering at all. It doesn't matter if it's coins. It doesn't matter if it's cash. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking debit card. Especially cards, you know what I'm saying? Cards are fucking ruined, you know? And that's just fucking wild. It's fucking crazy. Let's recap. The bappity wappity. Covers are cool and respect people on their views of them. I don't know why the fuck we're in the Middle East. And personally, I really don't care what the fuck they're fighting for. Although, personally, in my opinion, free Palestine. Religion's fucking funny. Never fully trust your wives unless, like, you know she's a ride or die. Like, if you've been with the girl for 5 years and she still is complaining about, like, I don't know, like your clothes or something, like your hair, yeah, that might be your girl. But if you just mess with the girl and she just, like, not caring, always on her phone all the time, you know, try to ignore you, maybe, I don't know, seek another hoe. Or hell, be gay, I don't know. And finally, the rapture was fucking crazy and probably fan fiction and probably fucking the result of a lot of divorces and a lot of breakups, a lot of fucking pain, you know, this guy was on there fucking like, to the girl who I sold my car to, give it back, please. Like, no, I'm not giving you back your fucking car. Hell no, you fucking sold it to me for like $5 because you thought you was gonna fly away. That's your fucking problem. But, yeah. And now everything I said, remember, spread love, spread positivity. I'm not here to spread hate, okay? I'm not here to shit on people. I don't want you to go out and fucking find people to shit on. I don't want you to fucking spread hate or negativity. I want you to look at these videos. I want you to laugh or think this is silly. And I want you to go enjoy your day, you know? Calm down and vibe out and just have fun. Alright? I'm currently trying to find a job right now, as I said before. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be a little challenging. But I promise that I'll try my best to keep you guys updated. You know, thank you all for the support. I mean, hell, my P. Diddy video got 1,000 views on YouTube, and the Rizzler Squid Game video got up to 1,000, basically 2,000 on Instagram. I love you all. You guys are so fucking wonderful to me. You know, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking and following and subscribing. I really do. I really do enjoy your guys' support. You know, you guys. It's a little challenging right now. It's very difficult. But I promise you, man, I'm gonna make it out. And I'm gonna fucking try my best to upload. You know, I got 4 months to find a job. Hopefully, I can before. I don't know. I'm a shit out of luck, I guess. I love you all. Stay safe. Like and subscribe. Comment, follow, all that type of jazz. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.